Thanks for watching Mid-Morning. Some call it the Frankenfish. Others, a great new source of healthy food.
The FDA has granted its approval to genetically modified salmon. The fish grow twice as fast as normal salmon, and you may not know you're buying it. Current law does not require that the fish be labeled as engineered. Two issues here. One is whether it's okay to genetically modify fish or meat if we feel good about that. The other is whether it should be labeled. So let's start with this issue of genetically modified salmon. Nina, would you buy it?
I probably would. I mean, I think there's a lot of things in our food that maybe we don't know about. Maybe we don't even want to know about. But I do think that it's interesting that you don't have to label it. I would like to know, because then I can make an informed decision on whether or not I really want to go ahead and buy it.
The food industry has fought that very hard, arguing that essentially people don't even know what it means and it just sounds scary, genetically modified. And where do you stop?
Right, and they say
Almost
though that there's nothing wrong with it, but then why not label it just so people have the choice? It's a little sneaky, I think.
Kim, what do you think? I mean, in every area of the world, we are very excited about scientific developments and technology, but in food, it kind of makes us a little concerned,
It makes us uneasy, I think, because there's so much unknown. It's something that we put in our body and can have an impact on our health. We just don't know. But I think that there could be some excitement here, even though there is that unknown, about feeding the world, right? Because we know that it's 2015 and there's a large part of our population that is starving right now in Africa and other parts of the world. And if you can have something that can produce more food, that can feed those people, that sounds like what this scientists are trying to do here.
I love that idea. I don't know if that's where this is going. I think that there's such a need for, great protein, good food in so many of our lower income communities. Will this be something that goes there, or are they targeting higher end? Are they trying to make it, are they trying to just make money?
It's a business, and I think what's happened is because this has been 10, 15 years in the making. This was initially approved 5 years ago, and there have been delays. Other people who want to try and do different things have not been doing that research. There are some scientists who want to work on pigs, for example, that the manure pigs would produce would be less pollutive to the earth. You're like, that's interesting and weird. You're like, is that good or bad? I don't know.
Well, they're also looking at other animals too, like I know goats being resistant to some bacterial infections. Think about if they could make turkeys or chickens someday that could be resistant to the bird flu, and what impact that could have.
You just might want to know. You just might want something on the label that lets you know, hey, we've messed with this.
Why not be extra transparent when it comes to people's food?
So people can make their own decisions.
We'll hear more about this for sure.